Perfect.
Okay.
Well, you're live.
Okay. So we would like to, what's the date today?
29th, maybe?
29th. Okay.
Yes.
So we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live on Monday. We're super excited. We have Heidi Emmett here with us. If you've followed us for any amount of time, you know Heidi. You know we love her. She is going to be showing us all about her spiralicious techniques. She's not going to actually show us all of that because that's actually a lecture this Saturday that we're hoping you'll join us for. But she's got a bit to tell us about it.
Some
but
samples.
hang on. We have hi Brenda and Sue and Carolyn. We'll wait a few minutes, Heidi, just so people can get logged on.
Sure.
Maybe while we're waiting, what? I don't know. Gracie keeps giving me funny looks. So welcome, Jenny. We have Gracie filming today, so it might be a little bit wiggly and jiggly, but she's doing her best. Hey, Sandy and Ann, and Fran and Joanne, welcome everybody. Hey, Joanne, have you decided that you're not listening to the doctor and you're going to come up for the mini retreat? Let me know. We have space. I did not want to fill it totally up in case you do want to come. I know the altitude is crazy, but just in case, let me know. Hey, Susan and Victor and Sandy, welcome everybody. And Terracotta. She loves your jacket, Heidi. Okay, well, I think there's enough of you guys on. So we want to welcome you all to Fabric Chicks on Monday. We do this every Monday. If you're new to watching, here, I must not have hit the banner to click. Okay, there you go. So if you're new to watching, this is January 29th. And we have Heidi Emmett here. She is going to be doing a lecture for us this weekend on Saturday via Zoom. So we would love for you to join us for that. I am going to turn it over to Heidi so that she can show us what she's going to be talking about. And oh my gosh, Gracie keeps
I'm just looking at you.
It's so hard when your kids come to film you. So Heidi, I am totally excited about that jacket. I'm going to make you, hang on, I'm going to make you, exit solo layout. I'm going to make you the center stage. Okay, so there you go. So tell us all about the jacket, the spiraliciousness that's going to be happening on Saturday, and uptown, upscale person.
Upcycled. Yeah.
Upcycle, uptown, up.
It's up.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been floating the names around, and I keep writing things, and it'll be changing until Saturday morning when I see you all there. And I really hope I do get to see you all. Yes, I'm Heidi Emmett, and this is my first Monday. I'm usually here when I've been invited to come on Wednesdays. So this is my first Wednesday, and I've got a fairly tight time frame here. I'm only here to tell you, I hate calling it a lecture. It's going to be demonstration and just talking about all things spirals. So that's kind of why I named it Spiralicious. I've developed quite a few. So I want to get right into it. Different kinds of spirals. I won't forget about the jacket, but I'm kind of saving that for a little bit later, the last part. But I've been trying different things, and I think I'm going to get up and move this camera so that it comes down on the table so that you can see. We're not actually going to have time in class to make one, but I'm pretty sure that Beth will be videoing this so that you can go back and learn from it what I'm teaching you. But in Spiralicious, I got the idea for these from a purse. I know just wait till Saturday. I'll get into all the fun, funky stories. But then I also found this really wild, it's a panel of a giant moon, whatever, it's something in outer space. And that got my thought process really going. And so I came up with this way cool spiral, also from the purse that you're going to see. And I really did some experimenting, and I have several different versions to show you. Here's another one. And this has a lot of beading inside, and I wanted it to look like it was flying through space. So I added beads and what I call the slow stitching that's not straight on purpose, people. So I have had so much fun with these, and there's other different little bits of spiral things that we will talk about in the class on Saturday. It's only 2 hours. I'm going to move at a pretty brisk pace, but I don't think it will be a problem for any of you to follow. Here's another one. I can never remember which way to position myself. I love the button that's in the center of this particular spiral. So it's amazing how one panel, like Beth shows, oh, I went crazy. Last Wednesday, I went crazy with the panels and the large flowers. I hadn't really seen those before. It's already giving me ideas of how to use more of the spirals in these beautiful, for lack of a better term, I think her flowers all those flower panels remind me of, oh my gosh, what is her name? The one who does she did all the giant flowers and lived in the Southwest.
Yes.
Come on. Yes.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding. You won. Very good. And I just think, oh my gosh, there's stuff I can do with this. So I'm very excited to have my package, my giant package. I had so much fun last Wednesday arrive. The other one we're going to do is, it's called Super Sweet Spirals. Or actually, no, this one is Spiral Squares. I know, weird name. But I brought, both of these are out here so you can see what, they're both pillow top. You need to insert it into the pillow. And yes, I use some denim on here, but you can do any kind of fabric as your background. But all I'm going to show you is the technique for this particular spiral. Very, very, very fun. You're going to go crazy because all your fabrics, all those extra fabrics you have around, you will go and grab them and want to do this fabulous spiral square thing. What I did first were these 9 just for fun. I was trying out different fabrics and what's going to work for this particular technique. And so I chose one out of these 9, and that was, yes, the center square. And I can't wait when we have class to show you how this started. And the reason I chose this one was that I felt it really stood out. I could really see the actual spiraling going on with this. So we're going to have a lot of fun making these, or well, you watching me make one. Yes, but you're going to be able to put these on so many things. My whole emphasis does tend to be more clothing area. I love to do quilts. What I tell everybody is I ran out of wall space, and it's very true, a long time ago for quilts, and I just don't like them wrapped up and put in a closet. I want to wear mine. Why not? Why can't I wear my quilt art? So that's why I've really gotten into the designing of wearable art patterns. I call them art to wear. And this one that I'm showing you is called Super Sweet Spirals. Oh, I can't wait to show you what else I've put them on. And yes, I was going through this major denim phase, and I had leftover pieces of old denim. So this is a little back. It can be a little purse. And the crazy thing is I took all 3 of these and turned them into vases. I stuck a I can't do it now because it'll fall over, but my a little jar inside the opening, and then I was able to have flowers peeking out, and it made a really fun entry for when people came to my house for, I can't even remember. Oh, I think I had bunko. Yes, I had bunko at my house. So 12 ladies descended on my house, or 11. I made number 12. But this is the fun little thing I started working on, and then I went absolutely crazy and I put it on clothing. I put it on several things that I'll be showing you on Saturday. And this is again where you're going to want to go and look for fun pieces in your stash. I love anything with little designs or big designs. I mean, they don't have to be this small. Absolutely not. These are pretty tiny. There is some handwork involved if you want, or else the whole thing can pretty much be done by machine. And that's what I will be showing you and having a lot of fun. And on this one, this little bit right here just happens to be the smallest sized clover yo-yo maker that they have. And I love making yo-yos. I think they go with so many things, and I'm going to show you a couple things really fast. So before we do that though, got to show you the last thing, the Uptown purse. The Uptown, right now I'm calling it an Uptown upcycled purse. So I have them right back here. Here's the very first one that I did. And this is an actual Coach bag that I got at the thrift shop. I did bargain down. A lot of the thrift shops don't like you to bargain, but this one had split leather down at the bottom, and it was dirty, very dirty. And so I pointed that out to the nice manager. And so I was able to get this purse for $12. Oh, a real Coach bag. So I want you to start looking in your closet first. And if you have time to go to the thrift shop, because you don't have any in your closet, or a tote bag, it can be whatever you choose. I really like using the K-Facet fabrics. I'm not going to tell the story today, but I will tell you the story of how I think K copied me, but I will wait. K-Facet, because I do tend to love using the K-Facets. And the whole reason that I started doing this upscale purse is this one, I told you it was really dirty. I couldn't clean it. So I said, well, what can I do? I love this fuchsia color. And that's when I started pulling out some of my capes, and then it just exploded from there. And I will show you some other samples and how easy it is to hide any kind of an issue that you might have on your own purse, whether it's got a gouge in what could be the pocket area, which was the case for this one. There was a big gouge underneath. So yes, I got this one pretty reasonably. It's all leather. I love to work with the all leather, but some of you aren't into leather, and that's fine too. You get to do whatever you choose as far as that. So we are going to be doing the upscale purse, showing you how fun it is to truly make it an upscale item. I'm telling you, you will get, I'm just shocked at the compliments I get whenever I use one of those purses. And I figured that if somebody tried to steal it, they're so bright and colorful that it would be easily recognized, and I could yell out that the fuchsia, the K-Facet, that's my purse. But hopefully that will never happen. There are
Wait a second, Heidi. I got a couple questions for you.
Sure.
Okay, so what size needles and brand do you prefer for slow stitching?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna hate me. For slow stitching, it's whatever I can find as far as the needles
Yeah.
and the thread.
They recommend the Sashiko needles.
Yes, and I've heard that, and sure, you can do that. But my needle size truly depends on the fabric itself. Like this is a wool boucle, so a tapestry needle actually goes through here. Because
Yeah.
I've told you in the past that I bleed on everything because I'm always poking myself with the needles I get. So if I can use a tapestry at any time, I will. But then you get to denim and it's too thick. And you gotta wait. Oh, oh my gosh, I've already spent 15 minutes. Hold on.
No,
Hold
don't
on.
worry about it, Heidi. We got all night.
Okay. Here it is, my new thimble. And I don't know if I haven't even had a chance to use it, but it was recommended for Sashiko, and I'm gonna bring it. Can you see it at all? Are you familiar?
You know what? I saw those as when I was ordering, and I thought that's the weirdest thing ever because when I stitch, I don't. So how do you push the needle through?
I wish I had a needle to pretend. Well, here, I'm going to use my pen and I'm stitching away, and darn it, I hit a seam, and my whole thought is to push the needle through with my fingers, and I have done that. And yes, I have punctured with a smaller head on the needle. But with this, you're supposed to just press it on this. I think once you get the hang of it, you'll feel really comfortable going to a thicker fabric.
So it's not for all your stitching. It's just for when you have something hard to push through.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay,
And
okay.
I'm telling you, I wore it. I said, ooh, am I going to even like this? I can't even tell I've got it on. So then I can put my regular thimble on the same finger. And and it just came in the mail. And this one is from Japan. So I'm sure you've seen it. So they're readily available. And they're not that.
It just didn't make sense because it's like so weird. But if you're just using it once in a while when you need something to push it through, that does make sense.
Right. But I honestly think you'll get so used to it if you are using a thicker fabric that you won't even know you have it on your finger. Because right now I can hardly tell that, but I do wear rings, so maybe that has something to do with it. Oh, I'm glad I got to show you that. Yes, there is some slow stitching on this particular vest. A lot of slow stitching. Had so much fun. Like I said, to me, slow stitching doesn't mean perfect stitches. And there are spirals in here. I'm not really going to show you. I'm going to think about it because this is just yarn off the skein. It is not teased or anything like some of the other felting projects you've done. I'll have time to show you because
for sure. And then you couch it down?
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You can do one of these. You can completely couch it down in 5 minutes, if even that.
Okay.
Isn't it just, I think it's so cool. That's why I love ombre typed yarns. Oh, that's my other horrible thing. I collect yarn. Oh, yeah. I've got one.
Terracotta says she uses chenille needles. They work well because they have the larger eye. So if you're using thicker decorator threads.
Oh, excellent. Thank you for saying that. Yes, I forget all the names. Like I said, I'm so bad. I just grab what's handy. If I can, and can I find the thread I need? And I used embroidery floss, 2, 3 thicknesses. Rarely do I use 6, but I always split if I'm doing that embroidery. So I wanted you also to see that this is another use for yo-yos. And what I've done is done a little of that spiraling of the yarn around the outside edge to hold it down because I was in a hurry and I didn't want to stitch it down by hand. And I didn't have that cool new thimble because this is thick and I would have definitely poked a hole. And the fabric, you can see the fabric I used. I love this K facet. Of course, it's kind of in spirals. It's called, isn't it Mille Fiori or something like that?
Yes.
And that is what this little yo-yo is made out of, the K facet Mille Fiori. And so what this vest is sitting down here is the Mia. And I wanted to show you that really fast. Here is the little version of the Mia in little kids. And again, this is Susani, this particular print, which is by K Facet. And I don't know if he's reprinted it anymore or not. But of course, I bought lots of it because I love the circles. The circles, and I can do spiral stitching, anything to help hold it. I just think it's a fun fabric, and this is the same on both sides. I love my Mia vest. I think you would like it as well. And I'm going to pull this up. And don't forget, I won't forget to talk about the jacket real fast because that'll be part of the class too. Here is, you can barely see that. I'm going to pull it in. Here's some more Sashiko. Again, wish I'd had the thimble for that because then I tend to pick, in the past, really lightweight fabrics that aren't that fun to work with because they stretch and pull all over. But again, I'm just using, the one thread I love is called Knit Crochet by Aunt Lydia's. Knit crocheting, have you, well, knit, you can knit with it or crochet with it, or you can hand stitch with it. And so I just had a lot of fun. Took a little while to work on because I just would find funky, fun pieces and start stitching them on there. And this is the Mia vest. It fits a lot of different sizes. It's perfect for larger busted women. It has a very deep, I don't know if you can see that, very deep armhole and deep V, which is perfect for the fuller busted person. And I put a pattern on here. I don't know if you probably can't see it very well. And I'm in the plastic. There we go. I think you can see it.
If they need the pattern, the number is S146 for $14.95, but I'll show it later also.
I love this pattern because it does go together quickly. You can work on, if you're going to do any kind of embroidery, which I chose to do on this one. This is the cover, but I think you can see it. Again, I was into the Sashiko movement and still am, and have fun with just different types of simple stitches, keeping it simple and loose and fun. And I love this because it hides multiple problems that any of us may have. If for me, it would be my hips, and this is full enough that it just slides over your hips without, it doesn't look bulky. I don't know how else to explain it. And you can make it in so many different kinds of fabrics or quilt your own. And Beth, I'm sure, will be showing some fun things today that you can use. And then the last thing, this jacket, I have to admit, I didn't create this. I bought it at my favorite boutique, the thrift store. I was so enamored. I don't know who made it. They cut all the tags out. But again, it's a way with spirals using fabrics that you have extra of, or you have a favorite one that, what else can I do with it? And this is really fun. I have clothing to show you other pieces and how to make spiral pieces yourself that are easy, and how easy it is to apply it in various ways. So we're going to have a very busy 2.5 hours on Saturday, and I hope I'll see all of you there. It would be really fun, and we're going to have a creative time. And
So,
I do.
Donna Baker wants to know, are we doing spiraling or upscale purses on Saturday? It's
Both.
a 2-for-1, Donna.
Yeah.
We don't want to get bored. We want to cover everything.
Yes. So,
And
yes.
we had talked about it early on. If they have a purse in their stash or in their closet, or if they go to the thrift store tomorrow and they pick up a purse, they can bring it. You can bring it to the lecture, or like Terracotta said, the trunk show. But it will be a demo. Heidi will be showing you how to do each of those techniques. If you have a purse and you have questions about it, you can bring it and we can discuss how Heidi would take it apart, or how she would add the fabric, or different things of that nature.
Yes. And the things I'm going to show you, nothing is difficult. It's going to be very easy. You might take a couple of notes, but you'll say, oh, why didn't I think of that? And everything is so easy that you'll be able to replicate it right away, that night, the next day. Or you are keeping this, right? The video for that day? Okay.
I will send them the link to the video so they can go back and rewatch it, but we're not keeping things forever because it costs me money to save videos forever.
Oh, I did not realize that. Okay.
Yes. So like I just got a notice that I'm at 80% of our storage, so I'm going to have to up my storage again, but I need to go in and clean stuff out that's, from last year, the year before, or whatnot.
Okay.
Should the course be fabric, or can it be leather or vinyl? Oh, the purse probably.
The purse?
It could probably be.
It does have to be fabric. Definitely has to be fabric. The vinyl, all of that, no. It's too thick for this particular application.
What they're adding to the purse. But their purse could be leather.
Oh, the purse. Oh, yeah. Anything you want. Yeah. Absolutely. But it's got to have some body to it. It can't just be a single or double layer of cotton, quilting cotton. It's got to have some oomph. Otherwise, the pocket portion will just be, it won't be seated correctly for what we're doing.
Okay, so the class is February 3rd, this coming up Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's $25. And let's see. And we can sign you up. You can just post in there that you want us to sign you up, and we'll get you signed up. It is online via Zoom. If you don't have Zoom, I do have a few people that don't have access to internet. You're always welcome. Any of our classes, you're always welcome to come into the shop or do it via Zoom. Sandy says she can't wait to see you on Saturday. And I think I've covered all of the questions. If I missed your questions, Joanne, I've got you down to sign you up. If I have missed your questions, type them in again for me. Okay. Anything else that you guys want to ask Heidi before we head into a demo on yo-yos, which is so crazy? I was already pulling all the yo-yo stuff out, and when Heidi got on 15 minutes before we went live, she said, "Oh, do you have any yo-yo makers to sell?" And I said, "Oh my gosh, I pulled it all out." So we're ready to go, and I got a demo. Did you add it to my package last Sunday? Terracotta, did I add the spiral class? I am not sure, but I will double check.
Can I say one more thing about the yo-yo makers?
Yes.
You got to buy the Clover ones that Beth sells. Like I said, I didn't even know she was going to talk about them. And I thought, I better ask her if she even carries them. You can make your own by hand. Don't bother. If you buy hers, it's so well planned that you can literally really be watching the movie and stabbing in to sew your I've gone around 2 or 3 times sometimes though, because I forgot where I was starting and stopping. But
Yes.
they're so easy to do, and I always have a package of several yo-yo maker sizes in a baggie that I throw in my purse that's so giant. So if I'm ever caught anywhere, I've got time on my hands, I pull out my yo-yos, my yo-yo makers. They're fun.
Yes.
They're addictive.
Well, I had a gal who did a spider for me, and the legs were all out of yo-yos. And she said she didn't need the yo-yo makers because she made yo-yos when she was a young kid. And then when she actually went home and made them, the next day she came back and she's like, I'll take all of the makers in all of the sizes.
All the sizes. Yeah, because it's just a unique concept. And Clover, those Japanese designs, they're good. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be quiet.
Okay. All right.
So hopefully I'll see you on Saturday, everyone.
Okay. Yep. Debbie's signing on. Okay. Thank you so much, Heidi. We will see you on Saturday.
All right.
We always love when you join us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So we have a bunch of things to show you today. We brought out all the yo-yo makers because honestly, we were bringing out the Kanzashi makers. When Charity was here on Saturday for the Applique Club, she saw a quilt that I had made with the Kanzashi makers. Well, I went to go get a maker, but I can't find, I can find 2 empty packages, but I can't find any makers. So I've got the Kanzashi makers on order. This was the quilt that she saw. Here, I'm going to get up close to you, Gracie. So here is the quilt that she saw. Don't look too close. This is a really old quilt, and I actually was in a hotel room for a show, and I made all these flowers, and then I took double-sided sticky tape and taped everything on. So I need to go back and actually sew it. This sample is probably like 10 or 12 years old. But this is the Kanzashi maker. It makes all these fun flowers. As soon as they come into the shop, I will have them for on a live sale. But here I took just 1 petal and a styrofoam and just made a bazillion petals and then pinned them onto the styrofoam. I never finished decorating the tree, but you get the concept. So there's a lot of different things you can do with the Kanzashi maker. Here are little individual flowers. Here's where we took the large one and the small one and offset them so that it makes a really fun little pin. A pin you could put on, you could wear it on your jacket, you could put it on a hat, you could put it on a tote bag and whatnot. So here are a bunch of little samples of the Kanzashi maker. It's made exactly like the yo-yo. So I'm going to demo the yo-yo because I demoed it a few weeks ago. If you remember, I demoed it here where we took the thread and did kind of a spiral. And I was stalking Heidi's blog today. So if you haven't signed up for Heidi's blog, Heidi, what is your blog? Wait, hang on a second. Let me make you live again. Heidi, what's your blog?
It's Designs by Heidi, HEIDI, don't forget the dot, WordPress.com.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have a website also or just the blog?
Just the blog, or you can contact me via email. I'm supposed to be working on that with Shopify or
it's so much work. It's
so much work.
Like literally, it's so much work.
Thank you. For
All
understanding.
right.
Thank you. Blog, yes.
You're welcome. So I was stalking Heidi's website to get photos to send out an email. And she actually had the spiral yo-yo necklace. It was like this, you know, where we took the spokes from when Connie, we did the Christmas Prep 2024, and we took the yo-yos. She has it, Heidi has a necklace on her blog. I don't think she made it, but I think maybe she might own it. And they took the yo-yos and made it into a necklace with the spokes. So anyhow, I forgot my train of thought. So we have here lots of ideas of things you can do with the yo-yo makers. So here's a cute little candy cane ornament you can do with the yo-yo makers. I hate when you invest in something, a tool, and you don't have a lot of different uses for it. So we have the yo-yo necklace here, and we actually have 3 of them. This one has been beaded. And we want to say thank you to Gracie. Gracie showed up today to film because Roger wasn't feeling good. And then here's another one that's been beaded. So we do have a pattern for this necklace. But I do love just doing the decorative threads in a spoke style to turn it into a necklace. Or you could sew yo-yos together and create a garland for your Christmas tree or anytime tree. Here's what the very smallest one is going to look like. So it's super tiny. And somewhere here I'm going to demo because I know you guys always love the knot. So I have button carpet and craft thread. It's Coats and Clark's. It's the only thread I like from Coats and Clark's, but it's a super thick thread. So when you pull your yo-yos tight, you're not going to always be busting your thread. So I also use this button carpet and craft thread for doll making. If you need some, let me know. So to do your little quilter's knot or whatnot, you're going to put your little tail right here. Can you see how the tail's underneath? So you're going to put your tail here, wrap your thread around your needle 3 times, squeeze it up, hold it, and you have the perfect knot every time. Okay. So if you learn nothing from me except for how to tie this fabulous knot, people are always amazed, but I know you girls have seen me demo this 1,001 times. So you're going to lay your tail down here.
Froze.
1, 2,
I'm
3.
watching. Robert. Robert. It froze. I'm not talking, so you don't have to rush. Sorry.
Thanks, Heidi.
Okay. So you're going to hold the thread like this. So you've got your tail, and then wrap your thread around 3 times, 2 or 3 times. It doesn't matter. And then just pull it. You'll have a perfect knot every time. So I've already cut out my circle, but you're going to have, this is a great way to use up your scraps. So I just put my yo-yo maker on top of here and just cut it out. So you can cut a bunch at once if you want. It doesn't have to be super perfect, but you don't want too much bulk. Then you're going to take your fabric, the top of your yo-yo maker. Every yo-yo maker or Kanzashi maker comes with 2 pieces. So you're going to lay your fabric right here, and then you're going to pop this in, and you'll hear it pop. And then you want to make sure that your fabric covers these little holes here. So you're going to take it.
Stop moving like so much.
Okay, I'm going to try to stop moving so much. Okay, so I'm going to go in from the bottom here, and I'm going to hopefully find a hole that lines up and just go up and down. You have to make sure that you catch your fabric on the back side. So you might want your fabric to be a little bit bigger. You know me, I don't like to waste anything. So you just go up and down. Do not go over. You don't want to go around your yo-yo maker, or you'll sew your yo-yo maker closed. Okay. So if I went like that, I would cry in a minute.
So you always got to make sure you come from the bottom and then go down from the top. And then just move over, go down, go up, go down, or up, and then down. It's got the holes right here, so it's super simple. And then just make sure you're when you move, just make sure you've got the fabric folded down so that you catch it. And you can literally, like Heidi said, you can do this at the doctor's office. You can do it anywhere. Just cut a pile of circles. And then you'll know when you get to the end. Okay, so I'm at the end. I haven't done anything. I've just stopped. You can see all my circles. I started all my thread up and down. I started there, went around. I'm going to pop the yo-yo maker out, and then I'm just going to pull on my thread. And and I want all these raw edges to be tucked inside. So you just pull on it, kind of play with it to get your everything where you want it. And then when it's where you want it, you can tie off your knot any which way you want. I like to make sure that all my raw edges are tucked down in there. And then I do that same knot where you wrap around 3 times. And then I just shoot it out the back because it's going to be sewn onto something. And then pop it through. So that is the very little yo-yo. So you can make billions of them. What?
Stop moving,
Mom. Okay. Well, you don't have to really. Okay.
You know what? I'm done. I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, let's see. 8 cents. It adds up, Charity. 8 cents adds up. I will go back and rewatch this and sign all of you girls up who want to sign up for the spiralicious uptown upcycle purses. Mary says, whoops, train off track. What does that mean? Go back and see if you
It's because you didn't know what you were talking about, so you said.
okay. So those are different ideas. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. There were so many comments while I was demoing. Debbie, the class is Saturday from 10 to 12:30. Saturday, February 3rd from 10 to 12:30. I love cheater tape. Cheater tape for what? Gosh. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so here are some projects that I have done with the yo-yos. This is a fun little wine bottle sack. But I was thinking, even if you use like flex foam for the lining, you could turn it into a vase. You could turn it into all kinds of fun things. And here is, I started this, I don't know, maybe 12 years ago, the wine sack. So here is my wine sack ready to be turned into a wine sack, but never did. Now it might just be a table topper or something. But then we have another idea for yo-yos is the stuffed yo-yo. So this here is a Christmas tree with stuffed yo-yos. So you make the yo-yo the same way you normally would. Like right here, I did there's a needle still in here. Okay, so right here, I did the needle the same way I always did it. You can see how the raw edge is turned down. And before you pull it closed, you take some polyfill and stuff it. This will give you, wow, look at that ginormous needle that I used. Sometimes you just use whatever you can find. And then when you pull it tight, you can either stitch it across to hold it tight or however you want. But that gives you a stuffed yo-yo. It's good for like doll faces or doll breasts. That's often how we make doll breasts. So that is the yo-yo. That's the lecture on the yo-yo, the demo on the yo-yo.
If you have any questions, let me know. Double-sided sticky tape. It's the best. If you don't have any, I'll put some on Wednesday sale. Because if you don't have double-sided sticky tape, you need it in your stash. Okay, so we have a few classes coming up. We have the sunflower class, which is, February 24th. You can just plan on spending all day with us because we have on the 24th, which is Saturday, from 9 to 1, we have the sunflower class, which is bedazzled panels. If you've already done the sunflower class and you want to come on and do a different bedazzled flower, it's $20 for returning students. If you haven't done the sunflower class, it is $95, and that includes the kit. So everything you need except for your backing fabric is in the kit and your different threads. So if you want to sign up for the bedazzled sunflower class, that is February 24th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. $95 includes the kit and the class, $20 for returning students. And then we have Sandy reminded me that we have not done thread in a long time. So I have a thread class, Thread 101, which is a free class if you purchase the book and the pattern. So this are the book and the kit, thread kit. So we have Wonderfil's thread kit. It includes, it's not open, but it includes 100 weight to 8 weight threads. So you get a metallic thread in here. You get 20 weight threads. You get, here's an 8 weight thread. You get pretty much all the different weights of threads, and we're going to cover each one of those. So this is the book that is, they called Stitch Journeys, and it's literally got all the different weights of threads, why you would use them, and some inspirational projects for you to do after the class if you want to go thread paint. But these are all bases and plates and different things made completely out of thread, which fascinates me. You do need wash away. If you don't have wash away, you need that just in your stash. So this is a really fun inspirational book, but it's kind of a tutorial on how to use different threads. Look at how this whole beautiful embroidery was done just with threads. So if you want to take the thread class, it's February 24th from 2 to 4 p.m. It's $49. That's for the book and the threads. So basically the book and the threads is $49 and the class is free. You got that? S143. And then for you diehards who just can't get enough of us, we have the Applique Club, which we just had on Saturday. We have that from 4:30 to 6:30 on the 24th. So if you haven't gotten a kit yet and you want to join us, we have these 2 kits available right now. We have the January kit, S156. Oh, there's a loose thread somewhere.
It's on the thing. Oh, okay.
S156 is for the January block, and I know we only have maybe one more of those blocks or 2. And then the February block, we still have about 9 of these February blocks. So even if you don't make the whole quilt and you just want to learn the different techniques for applique, that class is a free class, Applique Club, February 24th from 4:30 to 6:30-ish. I mean, last time we were still here at like 10 o'clock. So that's part of Applique Club. If you already had this one kit and you want to just be signed up for the next one because you haven't finished, just let me know and we'll get you the link. So that is the classes coming up. I want a round, not pointy one. Okay, Charity, I'm working on it. I got to go print some more patterns. The thread book is a great resource. So here are a couple of projects that we've done with the thread. So this here is a cute little basket that I made, and I basically just took yarns and the Dazzle, the blue one is the 8-weight Dazzle by Wonderfil. And then I've got some silk yarns in here. And then I just puddled it, sandwiched it between wash away, stitched all over. And then I took it and put it on top of a piece of Tupperware to dry, and it just dried like this. So, so you can really form it kind of any shape you want, depending on how much you wash out the wash away. So I left quite a bit of it was still tacky, but the wash away was gone, but not completely rinsed out. So this one kind of was a bowl shape that Lenny made for me. It was kind of a bowl shape, but obviously she washed out a lot more of her wash away, so it didn't hold its shape. But it is a great piece of fabric that you can stitch over a tote bag. You can put it onto a pillow. You can put it onto a piece of clothing. There's a lot of fun things you can do with this. You're basically creating your own fabric with thread.
When will clam purse be demoed again?
When will clam purse be demoed again? Well, we'll have to ask Victor about that. Let me write myself a note and we'll ask Victor about that. I know he had them all in different stages already, so hopefully he didn't sew them all up. Clam bag demo. Maybe I can get him to demo on, you can re-stiffen it. Oh, that would be a good idea. Susan, what do you say to re-stiffen it? Because I would probably spray it with Turiel Magic and then let it just dry over whatever shape I wanted it to be. But what else will re-stiffen it? Okay, let's see. I have a Christmas wreath with those stuffed yo-yos and no idea how it was made. A friend gave it to her. Well, we'll have to show you. We can do it again. I got like 19 more to make. Okay. So we do have a few things on sale. We have the Mia vest, which it was the vest that Heidi was embellishing. So if you need the Mia vest, S146 is $14.95. You can also make this, if you have extra cantha, you can make it with that. S146 is $14.95 for the Mia vest pattern. And then we have the yo-yo necklace, which is S142 for $8.95. 142 for $8.95. I have the Sashiko needles. The Sashiko needles are $149. They're long with a big eye and they're sharp and pointy. So I think these would be good for you, Mary Beatty. The other ones I did bring, these are the John James long darners. I use these a lot. They're great. If you have arthritis, they're great because the eye is bigger and the needle is longer, but it's sharp. So it's easier for you to keep a grasp on it. Charity, did your moms tell you that I ran into her at the post office today? And then we have the chenille needles, which is multiple sizes. So 18, 20, 22, and 24. So S147 is $9.60. So you're getting one of the 18, one of the 20, two of the 22, and two of the 24. S147 is $9.60.
Heidi's class is Zoom, but are the other classes in the shop?
So Debbie, every class we offer since COVID, every class we offer is via Zoom, or you can come into the shop. It's whatever your personal preference is. Nowadays, even my locals that live right down the street, they don't want to drag out their machines and all of their stuff's already set up at their house. So most of the time when I'm teaching classes or I have a teacher teaching classes, nobody's in the shop. I usually come to the shop in case I need something or I want to demo something and I get better reception here. So I am always here at the shop, so you're welcome to come in, but most people don't. Most people do it via Zoom.
If we already have the book and thread, can we take the class again?
Yes. Who would like to do that?
Well, Sandy Cohen was asking.
Yes, Sandy, you can definitely. If you, with any of my classes, if you've already taken the class once and you just want a refresher, you're welcome to join. But this one, if you want to join the thread class, you already have the threads. The only reason you need the threads to do the class is so that you can experiment with all the different weights of threads. So if you already have the threads and the book and you just need a refresher, you're more than welcome. Just tell me you want to be signed up for the class again, and it's free. Okay, let's see. Do you have more of the t-shirts you're wearing? Yes, I do, Kathleen. I'm not sure what sizes are left. I know I have a bazillion extra smalls. So if you're like a size 0, I have a bazillion for you. But I'm not sure how many more, but we do have, hang on a second. We do have purple and black.
Do you want me to follow you?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Tell them a joke.
I don't know a joke, Mom. We'll just sit in awkward silence. It's okay. Don't worry, guys. She's going to go get that shirt for you.
Oops. I just knocked over a Villa Rosa display. There's about 800 patterns all over the floor. Okay, so on the, I have large. I have some large and smalls. Small. I have 3 larges and 2 smalls. And let me see what I'm wearing because I'm kind of a big girl. What's my tag say? I think I have an extra large.
Extra large.
I have an extra large, and as you can see, it's not that large. So, so the blacks you got to be pretty small for. The purples though, we have purple with the same logo. Christy made these for us. So we've got the same logo, but in purple, and this one is a 2X. I have 2 X's, 2X, 2X. I guess I should start wearing these. 2 X's, 2 X's.
Do you have any with long sleeves?
4 X's. I have 4 X's and 2 X's, it looks like. I do not have any. I have a 3X too. Let me put the 3X in between the 4X. I don't have any with long sleeves, but we can work on that for sure. But these are not, the black ones are very woman fitted, where these I think are more
unisex friendly.
Huh?
Unisex friendly.
Yeah, unisex friendly. Okay, so this is what the 2X looks like.
Don't put me up against a corner.
Sorry. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Here's what the 2X looks like over 2 shirts. But I might have to take this one home. Okay, so that's that. I don't know. It's like squirrels here. Okay, let's finish the yo-yos. Okay, Sue. Well, Kathleen, I knew that you would need, yes. That's why the black ones, I had to do a disclaimer. Okay, so here is S141. This is the jumbo. But Kathleen, the purple one I'm wearing right now would fit you for sure. S141 is $895, and it's a little bit, roomy. S141 is for the jumbo, and this is what size it's actually going to make. S141 is $895 for the jumbo yo-yo maker. This is S141, and that makes this size yo-yo maker. And here,
what's the cost of the t-shirts?
Oh,
Sorry.
I don't know. Okay, hang on a second, and I'll figure it out. Okay, S139. So here's a cute little pattern for a Christmas tree, but for any season. So look how cute it is in an Easter. And all they've done is gone to like the thrift store or the dollar store and got candlestick holders. And then the styrofoam, this little thing here, the styrofoam trees from Michael's, and then just added all the cute little yo-yos with the cute little, this one has cute little buttons on it. So S139 is $595. Hey, Nicole, how are you? And then S138 is for the large yo-yo makers.
S138 is the large yo-yo makers, and S137 is the extra large. So I always found it kind of crazy that they do not have a medium yo-yo maker. They do not have a medium, but they have a large, an extra large, an extra small, small. So here's the extra small. It's going to be that tiny little one right there. S136 is $6. And then I only have one of these. I've been cleaning up as always. I only have one of these. So S135 is $49. And this is Crab Apple Hill. It's cute little houses with lace embroidery roofs and super cute. S135 is $49, and that includes all the patterns. So look at how adorable this is. I love Crab Apple Hill because I love to do handwork. Here they've got a cute little snowman stitched into the snow and cute little quilt blocks. So the whole pattern is $49. It was originally a block of the month, so you got one block a month. But I love the little quilt blocks. Linda ABC, there's more than 3 of them. Do you want all the sizes? And then here's block 4. It's just an adorable pattern. And then block 5. How many are there? And then we're almost done. So it's all different shaped houses. So super cute. This is what it looks like all together. And I only have one of these patterns left. We had these, we were going to do them as a block of the month years ago. But look at how good it is to use up your scraps for the border. That's a great border. S135 is $49, and we only have one of those.
Sorry for the bumpy ride.
Linda ABC. Okay, so that is that. How much longer can we go, Gracie?
I don't know, but Linda, I'm confused. She goes to 3 yo-yo makers, and then she said yes.
Okay, I know what she means. Okay, so we have a few auctions because I think we still have a little bit of time. Okay, let me clear this off for the demo.
Didn't we already do a demo?
Huh?
Did we already do a demo?
Well, yeah, we already did the demo, but I got to clear this off so we can do some auctions. So for those of you who are new to watching, Gracie showed up today. Roger's not feeling good and Devin's not feeling good. So it's like our house, Roger, you can hear him like hobbling around on a cane. You just hear the cane like hit the floor when you know he's moving around. And then Devin upstairs, all you hear is this. So it's hacking upstairs and hobbling downstairs.
Well, I'm in a different place right now.
Yeah, Gracie's so glad she doesn't live there anymore. Oh, Connie, I just ran your package to the post office. So I'll put it in your next one. But you did say hold on to it till after the sale. I want yo-yo makers, but not sure what size, and the flower maker thing. Okay, the flower maker thing, Charity, I went to demo that today, and there's not a single Kanzashi flower in the shop. Like I found empty packages, but I know I didn't empty them. Like I think they were probably stolen because this is like the display that's out in the shop. And hang on a second. Well, I don't know if I can find it now, but there were 2 empty packages for the Kanzashi maker. So, I don't know, maybe I threw it away because I was like, what the heck? So who knows, but they're MIAs. Okay, we got an auction here. This is for clothing material. It's the whole kit and caboodle. It is like rayons and it's like this kind of clothes to make shirts and things, but it's like yardage. So like, I mean, you could make, let's see, 1, 2, it's folded over. So 2, 4, this is at least 4 yards of this fun little blousey. It reminds me of blouse fabric, but it's not gonna wrinkle. And then here's another great one. I think it's blouse fabric, But okay, let me get you an auction thing so you guys can start bidding. I know, Terracotta, she does definitely get extra brownie points tonight. Okay, S150 is $10 for the auction. I want to, okay, shirts. Okay, so S150 is a bazillion, like here's a fun, oh, here's a selvage, it might say. Nope, it just says it's a good life. But most of these pieces are like 4 yards. 4 yards. It actually, I think, would be a good quilt backing because it feels silky. I think I would love it for a quilt backing. But it is definitely blouse material, maybe rayon. S150, and it's this whole bit. It does not wrinkle. So you guys can, I don't know, make pajamas out of it. This one is a little bit thicker. It's kind of like a knit, I think. It stretches, so it's like a knit, but it looks like 3 to 4 yards for every one of these fabrics. So S150 is $10 for the auction. Here's a piece of lace, several yards of lace. I would decorate for Halloween with this. S150 is $10. You got some more fun pink. I don't know. What is it? It says
Valentine's Day.
2 yards of poly not washed. So a fun pink one. If you're going to do crazy quilting, that would be great to put into that. Gracie said for sure this is a good Valentine's Day one. Oh, you want Valentine's PJs? You could make them, Gracie. Here's some red to go with it if you want to do an accent. And then we've got some navy blue. This one has a fun little, it's 1 yard with, what are those? Like flowers, tossed flowers or something. And then it's got another navy here. It says,
That one's cute. Oh,
that one's super cute. 2 1/4 yards poly. Gosh, it looks like something my mother would wear. And it never
you have
wrinkles.
Pajamas like that, so
I do have pajamas like
Don't
this,
even.
but my mom did get them for my sister, but my sister didn't like them, so I got them. Well, my sister it's a bad visual, but she just doesn't wear pajamas, so I ended up with them. Okay, here's some turquoise. It says 2 pieces, 1.5 yards and 1 3/8 of poly here. And then some black, and just this piece alone, just this blue piece alone was $10.98. 1 3/4 of 100% poly. And then some lighter blue. Oh, this one's a fun one. Okay, and then some more red. So 2.5 yards of this red. So much. Make nice 90s. Impress the husbands. You could totally make 90s out of all of these. I mean, they're so, I didn't realize, I don't know, I always remembered my mom's polyester being kind of rough, but these are like silky smooth. So I don't know if they're like a better quality, but they're definitely like, I would love a shirt out of this because here's the right side too. I would love a shirt out of this. Because you could throw it in your suitcase and it's not going to wrinkle. But that's a fabulous piece. Okay, S150 is at $31. All right, get your final bits in, girls, so that we can move on to other things. While you're bidding on that, Gracie, hand me that piece of flannel. What does it say on it? 2 1/3 yards. So all of these do smell good. They're not from the smoke cell. They are not from the Smoking Hot Sale. They're from a regular place. So a lot of times we have second chance fabrics. Second chance fabrics means that they came to us in a variety of different ways, whether we had bought out at a quilt shop that was closing or somebody just dropped them off at our back door. You just never know where things come around here. But here we have 2 1/3 yards. Here, I'm going to do it by the yard. But if somebody wants the whole thing, then we'll give it to them. But let's do $8 a yard. So this is a fun flannel, a very good quality flannel. S92. It is Maywood Studios. Very Merry Christmas. Maywood Studios. S92 is $8 a yard for a fabulous flannel. Okay. All right. We'll see you later, Sandy. S92 is a great flannel. And then we've got the all the polyesters there. It's at $40. S92 is a great flannel. And then Gracie, hand me the ducky one. Yeah, the ducky flannel is so cute. I love it. I almost kept it. So we're gonna do $8 a yard for the duck and $8 a yard for the orange. Okay, so this is if you want it. This is not an auction. It's just $8 a yard for these flannel pieces. So S02 is for the duck, and it is Timeless Treasures. So Timeless Treasures duck, and then we have a great flannel that the orange goes great with it. S67. So S67 is $8 a yard. S02 is $8 a yard, and S92. Okay. All right, Linda ABC. All right, Linda, do you need the orange to go with it? Oh, Tina, thank you for letting me know. She says, Raylene mentioned me on Wild Wednesday Live a few days ago. I didn't know that she was going to do Wild Wednesday Live, but I'm glad she did. It really was kind of sad to watch all of my friends, because you travel so much together, and they're all setting up for the show. So they're all going to dinner. They're exhausted, but but it is like a family reunion. And so seeing that, I was kind of like, oh, I wish I was there, but I do not. When I think about it, I do not ever need to do another show. No, I do love shows, but they're a lot of work. Okay. All right. All that is for you, Linda. So we still have this one. S92 is a snowball background from a Christmas line. And then I'm going to close up 150 to terracotta for $40. I have to remember to write on all of these, because last time we did this, when I filmed myself, the next day there were several of them that I had forgotten to write on, so I had to go back and rewatch the video. Okay. All right, let's see. How much longer can we go, Gracie?
How much?
Okay, here, we're going to combine some of these.
Victor had a question.
I can't math. How much for 92? It's $8 a yard, Victor, 16. And there's 2 1/3 yards. So 16
something.
18-ish. 18. I don't know. About $18. Okay, here is I'm going to combine these. They were all separate. This is like a border. Oh, I should have opened this.
Oh, that's actually adorable.
So this is from the Smoking Hot Sale. The Smoking Hot Sale means you're going to want to throw it in the washer or throw it in a trash bag with some dryer sheets. That will absorb the smell per Peggy. So look at how cute this fabric is. It's on both sides. So it's about 2 yards, but look at how cute it is. Gracie, are you coming to the house to take down the Christmas tree?
No. No, I'm not.
So we keep saying you're going to show up to take it down. Okay, so here is the cute little...
Stop moving, please.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this was Daisy Kingdom from back in the day. Super cute. Oh my gosh, if you need a Christmas skirt, look at how cute that is for a Christmas skirt. Oh, okay, so it's like 2 yards of a fabulous Christmas border print. Okay. And then we have, what else is in here? This is a yard of like taffeta, I think. About a yard of taffeta. I'm not sure how that got in there. But we also, oh, Santa has glitter in his beard and his cuffs in the trees. We've got a piece of flannel camouflage balls. We got some polka dots. We've got some more camouflage. We've got some hearts. And
Quite a variety.
some this is like the biggest variety you're ever gonna get at Maverick Chicks. But look at those two go together. Like you got camouflage going on, you got Christmas, you got some Sluggers Go Team MVP soccer fabric, which is hard to find, and there it looks like a couple yards of that. You got some purples. Look, this is a couple, let's see, a yard and a half. A yard and a half. Gracie does not know about my measuring ways. So, and then you've got some more here. So look at, you got quite a cute little quilt going on there. Remember, you are going to want to throw it in the washer. Okay. Oh, just for the Santa border print alone, I'm just going to start it at $10. Because I think it's going to get there anyway, so we might as well not waste time because we got a lot more to I know my measuring skills have a little to be desired. Okay, S92 is for this fabulous flannel. It is not from the Smoking Hot sale. It's $8 a yard. There's 2 1/3 yards left. S92. S132 is at $10, although Victor might have bid $15 already.
I think he's bidding that.
That one's not a bid though. That one's by the yard.
Well, that's funny.
S92 is by the yard. It's $8 a yard. Okay. Uh-oh, I froze. S132 is at $25. S132 is at $25. You guys might as well go to like your highest amount. Oh, Victor says no to 92. Okay, so S92 is still available. And I just found a bunch of these fat quarters cut upstairs, like 30 of these fat quarters. So if you need a fun Tim Holtz purple fat quarter, we have a bunch of these fat quarters. S144 is $3.75. So if you want a fun Tim Holtz from his abandoned line, S144 is $3.75. $3.75 from the Tim Holtz collection. I need to show him again. He's one of my favorite designers. Okay, I'm going to close these up. 1 yard for Connie Kaufman. Okay, you're going to be sorry, Connie, you didn't get the rest, but it's okay. Okay, S140. Oh, 144 is the fat quarters. Okay. Victor, we all have budgets. Roger tells me every day what kind of budget I'm on. Okay, S132. Let's close that up. S132 is charity for $25. Charity for $25.
Does this one usually go an hour?
Yeah, is it? Are you pulling a Roger right now, telling us it's?
I'm just wondering. I thought this was gonna be 30 minutes.
Oh, you
So I
did?
volunteered.
Oh, well, that kind of sucks to be you, huh?
It does.
To be uneducated on how. Victor says that when Roger's not here, we can go much longer.
Who says that?
Victor.
Victor.
Victor says when Roger isn't here, we can go as long as we want. Oh my gosh. So Victor is going to do a class on
the dress made out of the napkins. We haven't picked a day yet, but we're going to kit it with super cute. It's going to be so cute. So stay tuned for that event. Okay. What else do we want to do today? I have another.
Stop smelling.
I have to smell it to see if it's from the smoking hot. Oh, we have these charms.
Oh my gosh.
S131 is $6 for these cute little kitty cat zipper pulls.
Even has a little rhinestone. Well,
OMG, Kathleen, never make a New Year's resolution you know you can't stick to. Bye, Connie. Have a good dinner. Oh, Victor says when Dad's not here, we go an hour over. All right, so S131 is for a super cute Lori Holt Be in My Bonnet charm by Riley Blake. S131 is $6 for the cute little kitty cat charm. It's got like half square triangles in its body. And then just one more auction, okay, Gracie?
this guy was about to pull up what movies are playing. That way you can pay for it.
Tonight we're going to the movies?
Well, no, I'll just take money and then I'll get it.
Okay, here's a green. I do not think this is from the Smoking Hot Sale. I think this is just regular fabric, not from the Smoking Hot Sale, but you've got like 2 yards of this fabulous brown floral. This one, whoa, she almost killed my iPad.
And that's not on me.
Okay, I don't know. Here.
Don't ask me.
Okay.
Time out.
So we've got quite a few different prints here. Island Paradise. You could make a shirt out of that. This one is kind of more of a crafty quality fabric. Then we've got some swirls. There's like 3 yards of this.
Oh, I gotta fix this. I don't know what's going on.
2.5 yards ish of this fun print here. It looks like it was washed at one point. You know, remember the days when we would buy our fabric and it would go directly into the washing machine when you brought it in the house? And then a fun little, I'm not sure what this is, but if you were making your own fabric for a piece of clothing, you could applique that on. So that is, Victor's bidding $15. Okay, S133 auction. I'm just gonna put it right at $15.
I think I broke this.
You broke it.
Hey.
It probably just came loose. Okay. So we have this auction S133. S133 is for all the fun greens and some Aloha Island Paradise. Connie Kaufman is at $20. Connie Kaufman is at $20.
We're gonna leave this now.
Devin is at home because he is coughing, hacking up a storm. I think his rest home has something going around. Stabilizers and trims are not the same as fabric. That is a true statement, Kathleen. And your fabric needs trims and stabilizers or else you can't really work the project. Okay, while you guys are bidding on that, it's S133 for $15 for all these greens that Gracie can't show us because she broke the tripod. Here, do you want me to?
I got it.
Okay.
If it
or
falls,
you can just get the tripod out.
oh, that
And
actually.
then if you guys are interested in the Trash to Treasures challenge, so we have, this is what a trash bag looks like that comes to you. It has like a leftover quilt applique block in there. It's got upholstery fabrics. It's got some trims and buttons and ribbons and all kinds of weird random stuff. So if you want a trash bag, it is $10 for the trash bag, and that it gets you into the display. So you have to give it to me by the second weekend before the quilt show, and we display it there. It's viewers' choice. So the people that attend the quilt show, quiltshowreno.com, go check them out for classes, displays, all kinds of fun stuff. We're doing Quilto one night, which is like bingo for quilters. We'll have tons of prizes and all kinds of stuff. The first place winner gets a $200 gift certificate to Fabric Chicks, and then second place is $100. Third place is $50. And I'm going to just show you this real quick because I think it's adorable. We'll show them the Christmas tree behind you. That was Phyllis's Trash to Treasures last year. And if you girls are interested in doing that as a free Zoom, we could totally, the pattern is super simple. We could totally steal it from Phyllis and do it on a Friday night or a Saturday night or a Thursday night or an any night. But this was another Trash to Treasures challenge that got turned into me. I have several that have never been collected. So she appliqued cute little flowers on here, and then she made little pockets, and she put these out of the upholstery fabrics. She made these cute little rabbits. So she used a ton of stuff from the Trash to Treasures bag. So you can see how different the ideas are. I need to post, I have to go back and find the photo, but the one that won this year was a steampunk bear, a big bear. So this was one of them. And this would be another one to do some fun little rabbits on a Zoom. So then also at Quilt Show Reno, we've got for $10, you can get this pattern, and that's your entry fee into the exhibit for the tribute to Eleanor Peace Bailey, which will be exhibited at Quilt Show Reno. So you can turn this into a tote bag. You can turn it into, you can put this on the back of a piece of clothing and embellish and decorate it. You can, there's so many things you can do. Connie Kaufman, you are my life. You are my life. So for $10, you can say you want to join the doll exhibit. And then for $10, you can get the trash bag also. Okay, what is the S133? Gracie's giving me a look. She's like,
I was literally not looking at it.
Charity bid 130. Charities is out there. Hers is $25 for 132. But this green one is 133, and 133 is all this green fabric, and it is at $20 S133. You've got 2.5 yards of this fun limey accent. This is a great one for sashing or anything. Lime is the new neutral. This fun little one is just thrown in there for kicks and giggles. You've got this Aloha Paradise fabric. You've got a couple yards of this big flower print. This I think is vintage, like really vintage. I'm not sure, but it looks vintage to me. It looks like original vintage, not reproduction vintage. So S133 going once. Okay, Cindy, we'll see you soon. Does the Trash to Treasures need to be a quilt or any textile item? The Trash to Treasures is any textile item. You just have to, when you get this, you have to take a photo of what you got in your bag because every bag is different. So you take a photo of what you got, and then you have to use 5 items from here. So I love it when you use the 5 items on the front of your project, but I have had people put it on the back of their project or on the inside of their tote bag. So you have to use one embellishment, such as a button or something, or trim, one upholstery fabric, and then everything else you can use from your own stash. You can do anything you want. You can do a bear, you can do a tote bag, you can do a dress. You can do anything at all. Connie Kaufman, that Christmas, I think you're talking about the Christmas border print. That was S132, and that went to the highest bidder charity for $25. That was one bid ago. So no, the Christmas border print is gone. This is all for just greens and Island Paradise. You could do a table runner out of this or whatnot. So this is the Christmas panel is not in this one. The current bid is $20, but Connie Kaufman might be changing her mind because she thought it was the auction before. So S133 is the green stuff. S133 is the green stuff. And it was at 20, but Connie might not want it. Okay, let me know, Connie. So it's at $20-ish. Okay, let me know, Connie, if you still want the green fabric. You've got 2 yards of this big brown floral. There's 2 yards of the big floral, and it feels like it's a Hoffman fabric, but let me see. Oh, it says exclusively for Hancock fabrics, but it does have a great hand to it. This one is a vintagey, but it feels like it might it says 1.5 yards, but it feels like it might be cotton and polyester or something. It's definitely different than quilting fabrics. But this one is quilting fabrics, and there's 2.5 yards of that. This one's a quilting fabric, and there's at least 1 yard of that. And then some random stuff here. S1. Okay, I'll still take it. Okay, so the green is at $20. Donna Baker, if you want to outbid her at $20, put your bid in right now. Put your bid in right now, because Gracie says she's done for the night. Okay, going once, going twice. If you girls have any questions, or gentlemen, if you have any questions, let me know. If I didn't answer them, I'll respond tonight when I go back and I rewatch this and invoice everybody. We're at $22 for the green fabrics here. We're at $22 for the green fabrics. $22. Connie, I'm going to give you a minute to outbid her. If I have any questions, I'll comment. Or if I didn't answer your questions, I'll comment. Okay, S133. It's at $22, Connie Kaufman. If you want to outbid Donna Baker, $22. If you want to get signed up for Heidi Emmett's spiralicious upscale-uptown purse, it is this coming Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12:30. It's a lecture, trunk show, demo, all mixed into one. You can do it via Zoom from your house. Okay, Charity's got to go make dinner. Jenny says, thank you for helping your mom. Okay, $22 to Donna Baker. $22 to Donna Baker. Okay, so if you girls have any questions, let me know. I know Roger would have stopped me at 33 minutes ago. But, you know, I always think that if we can just go a little bit longer, we could get this place cleaned up. But just more stuff. It like breeds at night. It totally breeds at night. Okay, so thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. I want to give a super huge thank you to Heidi for coming and giving us her presentation. And I am super excited about Saturday's class because I love the spirals. I love the spiral squares. But I love what she's done with that panel. So I think there's a lot of fun techniques that we can learn to incorporate into everything that we do. So if you need to sign up for that, that is February the 3rd. And if you ever have any questions, you can always call us. Our shop number is 775-267-0204. and join in on Wednesday. I'm going to see if maybe I can talk Victor into doing a demo on Wednesday and a sale, but not too huge of a sale because I haven't caught up with the last sales. So I know I'm trying to get Gracie to come in and help her mom out, but she just like turned around. She's not making eye contact. All right, we will see you guys soon. Thank you. Go get some sewing done. Go sew, and post it on Fabric Chick Stitch Along so we know what you're sewing. All right, see you guys.